Okay, hello, Divine Feminines. I'm not comfortable on this chair, but it does feel like today is a longer reading, so let's see how long I can sit here. I hope you're all doing well. Let's find out. I have heard and seen some have had movement from Divine Masculine. Oh, I love it. Owl spirit, you see clearly. Interesting. Whale spirit. I think that was like the second under the deck, but look at, we have 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually have 4, 3, 6, 5. And snake spirit, 5, 5. So 4, 3, 5, 5, 6, 5. Interestingly enough, that is like a lot of the numbers from my childhood telephone number. And giraffe spirit. And it's crazy that I can actually remember the whole number because I moved out of that house, I don't know, when I was like 14. Why am I shuffling these? So, big healing going on here. Big things are being revealed in the ether, right? We approach the day the veil is the thinnest on Halloween. Samhain in the 31st of October. 1010 divine CC. Receiving cosmic intelligence, divine creativity. Exactly. It's full of butterflies. Oh, look. This is what they're oh my god, chills, 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 chills. 1111 twin flame, everything is possible. It doesn't matter that you're different. It doesn't matter you're in polarity. It doesn't matter you don't make sense in the 3D. It doesn't matter. Masculine twins having this realization. Did we get this card yesterday? Releasing the lower self. No. Wow. Fantastic. Past life healing, Voyager's journey. Very similar to that black and white card we had yesterday. One with self blossoming. I think I actually published 2 readings yesterday because the first one was, let me do these first today, was like from 3 days ago, but I just, I don't know. I don't know if I did or not. I was thinking I had, and then I think I had already published it. I don't know. My brain's always up in the clouds somewhere. Okay, so. Wow. That's crazy. You want it like that. Okay. Why are we shuffling like this? And then we got the void. Wow. Okay. So you have renewal, transition, transformation, fulfillment of a promise, and welcome change. Fulfillment of what promise? Interesting. There's a deck that I want that I don't have. Okay, and then in the middle is clarity, clairvoyance, clarifying pure channel. Purple is inspired action, important ideas, spiritual direction, purposeful meditation, ideas set into motion. For some reason, I have a feeling he has had, it's like a forced meditation. I don't have my deck that I want. Where the heck is it? I had taken it downstairs and now it's not here. Okie dokie. Well, I guess you don't get to have it. I want the Light Seers Tarot. Alright, we're gonna use another one. Where is it? Oh, it's right here, duh. Oh my god, I was looking right at it. I do that all the time. Okay. So, they are having a very inspired, very clear, it can't make it up. There's something here about people's judgments of you, the judgment of this relationship, there's conflict. There may be like a home that needs to be dissolved. I can feel that there is this issue around money. And also it's like there's pain around an ending here. I don't necessarily think it's with you. I think the masculine had to face the pain of an ending in their life that they never faced. Like it's like a shadow work energy. And this allowed them to kind of unblock their third eye in ways. Right now we've had 5-5, and we have 5-5, and another 5, and another 5-5. So in the center, we have 5-5, 5-5, and 5 fell out. This is intense change for this masculine right here. I feel it more on their side. And then we have 11, because we have a 6-5. And 11-11. That's crazy. I feel like they're being just overrun with synchronicities right now, and you may be like, I don't have any, and that's probably why. Because I think you're focused on you. I think you're focused on this beautiful, like, unveiling of this true self. Let's go. Page of Wands, double reversed. I swear we had that in the same position. 9 of Cups, Justice. Emperor, finally, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, 4 of Wands upright, King of Cups, and the Star upright, finally. 2 of Wands, the Empress. We have Emperor and Empress in reverse. The separation is very difficult for them. Very, very difficult. 2 of Wands and Ace of Swords in reverse. It's interesting, gosh, they're kind of showing me like the weirdest things. Like a terrarium. And I guess I've never had one since I was little. I had one when I was little. And that sometimes I guess they have to be like a full closed system. What deck do you want? Like, oh, I already got the color cards. A full closed system to like create the proper like ecosystem within themselves. I don't know. They're showing me like a closed vault with a terrarium with like a plant and a fish living in it. And that it can kind of like learn to sustain itself, and I guess that's what they're talking about, is that they're learning to like, if that's a 5, I'm gonna freak out. It's a 51. Crazy. Okay. And it kind of falls in line with the 6 here. It's like they're learning how to be independent, and I know that sounds really strange. 41 and a 4. Mirrored numbers, and it's falling like right on top of the 4 of Wands. So 3-3, look at that. 3-3, 4-1-4, 51. Bottom of the deck is a 5. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spirit. All right. So this is crazy. Love will keep us together. I feel it's not going to be for everyone, that there's issues around a divorce here, and what that means. Could be with their parents, could be with themselves, could be with you, could be with different people in their life. And here's the thing. It's like, instead of learning to communicate their vulnerable feelings, they kind of stuck their feelings, like, I don't know, they're showing me like a chest, right? There's a chest on this card, I think. Yes. They're stuck their feelings in their chest, like literally and figuratively, like a heart wall. Spirit's being like so literal today. It's really interesting. And locked it in this cage, locked up this chest, locked up their heart. I would say of all of the channeling I've done, the locking of the heart is the most prolific. It happens, I see it a lot. It's the most common. And I was like, oh, does she have a key around her neck? No. But here's, I think, what they're drawing to my attention is that the full moon in Chiron, the full moon in Aries will be like conjunct Chiron or very near to it. And it's going to, oh my God, I didn't even realize we had these two cards on the bottom of the deck. From yesterday. Is that the weight of carrying around old feelings locked up inside of you, it just grows heavier and heavier as a part of you is wanting ascension, right? It doesn't make sense, like, from the physics of this world, but they're saying, like, he wants to feel light, the lightness of him, the lightness of being, the ethereal twin flame that he is. This is coming to him. I mean, I see the illumination from the crown, several different places here. And the king and the queen, it's like, not only is he holding himself down with this weight, he's also holding you down. In not a positive way. Like, there's a very negative way that this is affecting you, and he's becoming aware of this through his crown. Like, there's a lot of purple here, and his third eye. There's a lot of blue. There's a lot of purple. Obviously, blue and red make purple, right? And he's like, it says, I'm playing games on purpose. That's how he learned to be. He learned to pretend a lot of things because he needed control, because he didn't want to be vulnerable, because I get the sense for some that he had to choose, like his love was divided, right? One of the parents may have been lost, passed away, or abandoned, or there may have been, oh God, there's a lot here. It's very heavy. Like, I'm feeling the weight of this. You know, imagine that you're swimming in an ocean of emotions, right? Because you're the King of Cups. And this is bringing up that movie with Johnny Depp, The Pirates of the Caribbean. Like the guy who has like the octopus face. And Davy Jones' locker or whatever. That's what they're bringing up. Imagine you're swimming through these emotions and you, I don't really get the analogy so much, but it's like, Abraham Hicks always uses this emotion of like, I mean, it's an example of you're a cork floating on the top of the ocean. And you should just kind of emotionally be able to flow, you know, without resistance. And this chest just like holds this cork down at the bottom of the ocean. And you're trying to move, and you're trying to swim, and you're trying to become, right, a new version, you're trying. So they had me go through this entire thing, shooting these videos this morning. And I never got it right exactly, but now I'm seeing more of what they were saying. Is that the healing journey is literally becoming like a whole light self. So you can radiate all of the light, spirit, through your vessel. And the blocks that you hold over your heart are things that people told you about yourself that weren't good or true. They gave them to you as if like, well, something's wrong with you. This was the implication, but you decided they were truth, right? when basically they were just trauma handed down, right? And I went through this last night with someone that was about me like letting go of being told I was like too much, right? And so that letting go of the belief that you've held on to, and they want me to use myself as an example, which is never very comfortable, but I will. It's like my parents really, really ingrained into me, you're just too much. And you need to tone it down all the time. You need to fall in line. You need to like not be creative, not be messy, not be loud, not speak your mind. All of these no's, right? All these no's were the things, these blocks that I was carrying. If you saw my Instagram post that I did, that I was believing these, I've talked about this a lot, that you get programmed from the people that love you, that this is love, right? Love is criticism, love is punishment, love is pain, love is all these things that they don't feel like love, right? You believe because your survival depended on it. And so undoing all of that into like being your full self is it's a process of overcoming these things that you believe are actually obstacles, that is just healing trauma, right? I hope that made sense. Anyway, he's carrying a lot of blocks, and he doesn't necessarily have the spiritual connection that you do, or the understanding that has come through the process of this journey. But there is a huge awakening that is going on. I think some of them have had prior awakenings. Some of them are having like a very large one now. I will say the way that I've gone through awakenings has felt quite subdued to me. This last one I went through was by far the hardest. It was, you're going to go through a very long period of a void, meaning alone. And that may happen for them. They may be forced to be alone. And I think I said that right in the very beginning. There may be a forced meditation, and by meditation, I mean, the Piscean axis feels activated right now. And that means that because Saturn's there, it's going to teach its strongest lessons to its favorite children. And by favorite, I mean those with Pisces placements. We've had to learn very, very difficult lessons, and they are not over for another year and a half, I think. Or 2 years, I don't know. It's some ridiculously long transit because of the retrograde. So, we're going to move on now. I think I got that point across. It was very strong. They really want me to help you understand the kind of shift that's happening here. Should bring you a lot of awareness and a lot of, they want to say hope. Interesting cards. Reconciliation and release your acts in reverse. So, attraction and reconciliation. Let's see what we get. Don't let reality dictate too much of how you feel. Is kind of what I really want. So control does seem to be, if there's forgiving and learning, they want it. Okay, attraction. So there's this kind of thing. I have resistance to it a little bit, but it's like I've had to learn a lot about, because I have such heavy Libra placements, learning to just enjoy life through my own experience and not share it has been really interesting for me, because I'm a Gemini rising and I have 5 Libra placements. It makes me really want to communicate, and my South Node is in Leo, which is what I was kind of working on last night. It's like the experience of love is what they're wanting to bring to you. It's strange as it may sound and seem, it isn't really any different if you're experiencing it alone or with someone you love. If you understand that your emotions are fully within your control, meaning reality, they don't want you to allow reality to dictate your feelings. And that takes that healing of those blocks, right? And it takes you understanding that, let's say you don't feel good unless somebody's validating you, or they're paying attention to you, or they're giving to you. This makes you in a state of codependency on reality. Ugh, this is a really difficult lesson right here. And that means you're always being inauthentic, because you're trying to show up as someone that you think will fit into the reality in a favorable way. And I feel like this is a problem for your masculine, and that the way he deals with his control issues, which are a symptom of his inability to face emotions, this is the solution. He doesn't trust his emotions. He doesn't trust people with his emotions. He doesn't engage emotionally. So if this is for you, you will know by the things that I'm saying right now. It's that you can't get to his emotions, right? That's an avoidant. You can't have them. He'll dangle a carrot, but it's controlled. And the way that they're showing me this now is that you are becoming so healed. You're in this process that this lack of trust he gives you, or this lack of trust that he shows, is going to be a turnoff to you. Where once upon a, like, they want to tell you you've climbed a giant mountain, and you should congratulate yourself if you understand what I'm saying. Is that the games used to be attractive because you had to earn validation. You had to seek a very hard to get love, and you're not there anymore. And it's like the chemistry used to be so intense and passionate because of the teasing that you might get something. You might get access to that locked vault. I love, Spirit always does this. They do something I could not do, which is create this masterpiece of understanding, right? You're chasing the locked vault. You're chasing it, going like, wait, I have the key. I am the key. I'm the key. I'm your twin. I'm the key to your vault. Why don't you want me? But you're not. You're not the key to the vault. You're your key to your own vault. And that's been the lesson the whole time. That's been basically in disguise. And this is like, they want to bring it back to Chiron, right? Your wound. Your wound shows in your chart in your Chiron. And your Chiron, so mine is in Aries, which is the full moon coming up on the 17th. And you're the only one that can unlock that vault. And it's strange that we say, well, an avoidant runs away, right? And we think, well, an anxious, and there are many different kinds, and so I don't understand all of it, but an anxious runs towards. So we seem like, oh, we're really willing to deal with our emotions, but we're just as locked up as they are. It's just a different kind. It's a different coping mechanism, because it's a different way to control things. Because to surrender, which is this goal of the twin flame journey, is to allow things to be as they actually are. Not to, this is crazy, God, this is so deep. It's not to try to manipulate who you are for reality, but it's to allow yourself to fully accept yourself, and to allow yourself to become this creator, co-creator of reality, and to allow your, I would call it the Christ self, the part of you, the spiritual part of you, to be fully seen. And that's not easy, right? That's not easy in this world where the value seems to be on material objects. Now, I really want to emphasize, when you embrace spirituality, nothing is better than anything else. That means nothing is worse than anything else either. It's just choice. Like, I think material things, we're having a material experience. Nicer material things don't make you a nicer person. It doesn't necessarily make you better than anyone else. So this is interesting, because it's the 11th house, friends. That's where my Aries is. Virgo. And when I said, like, the Pisces access was activated, they did kind of add the Virgo in there with it, lunar eclipse. So, like, that's the Pisces Virgo access, and right, Virgo being the last individual sign of the zodiac, the 6th house. Water element, Leo, interesting, moon, South Node, Mercury, Black Moon, Lilith, Grand Trine, Blessings, Sun, Spirit. Very interesting cards. I'm not sure what they're trying to tell us. Fire element, 5th house, air element. This kind of feels like a personal reading here to me. But, a Grand Trine is when there's a triangular conjunction, basically, in a chart. And I see that it's kind of being highlighted between water and fire, which is like emotionally taking action. We have the moon, we have Mercury, we have the South Node, we have a lunar eclipse, and we have Lilith. There's some things, parts of you that have been hidden, that are about to come into view, to light, to be seen. And I think parts of you want to be like fully embodied into your person. And this, I can't really ignore that these two have big triangles on them. And it's kind of telling me, like, your sensing is a blessing. Your ability to be sensitive may have been something that has been problematic. I know it has been for me. And this desire here on the fire element, it has a triangle too. And it's all the same. It's all pointing down. may be this part of you that you've hidden that was told you were too sensitive and whatever the 2 was for you, you know, you hid away. I feel you're getting to this point of security in your vulnerability, that you're going to be allowing that part of you to, like, I don't know why they're saying flirt, but it's like to come out and be creative, to be flirtatious, to like taste life in a new way, to let go of some of the rigidity that you've been holding on to, right? And it's almost like they want you to find your attraction for yourself, to find your chemistry with yourself, to allow yourself to like embrace this part of you. Like, I know for me, it's kind of that vixen-y, it's not like overtly femme fatale. I'm trying to think of words that won't get me banned, but it's not overtly like that, but it's like confidence in the fact that I am okay in that energy. I am okay exhibiting that embodied kind of femme fatale energy, and they're showing me on the masculine side, it's like the embodied emotional, right? Embodied vulnerable emotional side. So it's really actually quite beautiful. I want to say that this is bringing him a lot of clarity and hope that he isn't like a bad person, because I think a lot of them have been told that they were very bad people in a way, or something was very, very wrong with them. And, you know, always I say on this journey, it's very important for us to have our boundaries as we move towards unconditional love. And I haven't had to bring that up for a while, but I feel it's important now. It's like we are in process of becoming, right? We are overcoming our limitations, but it doesn't mean our limitations are fully vanished. It doesn't mean he wants to be a good person. He wants not to hurt you. That may not be fully possible for him yet. So you're fully capable of feeling those things, right? Of feeling with your inner temple what is, yes. All right, I just looked at the clock and it was 3:33. So his world, I think, is going to very much be crumbling down in a lot of ways. I think I said that in a recent video, or I heard it, I don't know. There's a crumbling. I've talked a lot lately about how, what I believe, what people call spiritual tests are, and that is like us being presented with more responsibility to take on. And it feels a lot like a test. It says your guidance is divinely guided. And then it says, what are you clinging on to? So we've talked a lot about this in this reading. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart and answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay, I'm getting really uncomfortable in this chair. You're already doing it. Mirror and keepers of the earth. Who or what is triggering you? I talked about that in this reading. That means, you know, you need to put something down that you believe is really not true. Like, it's not a truth, but you're believing it's true. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. I love that mirror card. And roses seem to be kind of an important symbol right now. You know, they're very, very high frequency. So smelling them is very, wearing their oil, looking at them, being in around them, it's very great. Intention, beautiful. Abundance, beautiful. Beloved. This is beautiful cards. Absolutely amazing. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever had this card come out. Magic. Wow. And there's a little fairy there. I've been like so into fairies lately. I moved my glasses. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. Right before I did this reading, I did a video I'm going to post on TikTok that is about this. How important your intention is in co-creating the reality that you want and enjoying the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you, beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. And look at how gorgeous this card is with the butterflies. And then we have make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. And I honestly feel, right, for some reason, that the masculine's getting tons of synchronicities and signs, and he is believing in, I think actually rainbows may be one of them, that he's believing in this journey in a different way. So green Tara, start delegating, ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. Sekhmet, be strong. And for some reason I get, oh my god, look at that butterfly again with the rainbow wings. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. You are experiencing enormous change right now. I don't know if you can see that, which brings great blessings. Butterfly maiden. So any of these energies, if you want to call them into your experience and see, it could have even been like this, because I think you two are actually causing each other to transform. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate with that rainbow kind of aura around her. I do think he's meditating in some way or being alone. I think this is a very important rite of passage for him. I wouldn't be surprised if we look at that. Look at that. I said that, and that's what was in my hand. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Cooperite comes out. That's crazy. We get that card a lot, and it's a weird card because we think of rites of passage as like youth things, but spiritually we have a lot of rites of passage. And we got Mother Earth again and healthy body. There is a kind of an emphasis of really paying attention to the health of your body right now, not in a warning or negative way at all, but in a like honoring way. Taking the time that you need. Ruby shine. That's not too much energy. Fairy stone, fertility, and petrified wood. Ancestors with life purpose. Amazonite. And kyanite blue, letting go. Yeah, so we have healing, healthy boundaries, and the shadow with music. Very nice. Very beautiful crystals. If you want to call those into your energy field, work with those stones. I have a butterfly that grandmother has given me that has, I actually think they're garnets and not rubies, but it has an opal for the head and then garnets for the body, and it's really beautiful, and it always is kind of reminds me of that stone. So you have Archangel Gabriel's dragon. It's another kind of shining energy, right? Diamond being very high vibrational, brings purification, self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Ask Archangel Gabriel to put it in your chakra system. Orange gold dragon from Arcturus opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future and be a guiding light. So we both are being lights here, which is beautiful. I love this dragon. And also, look, you can't make this stuff up. What did I talk about? What is he holding? The key. There's 2 dragons in here that hold keys. Enables you to access your deepest soul's wisdom. I truly think that's what the masculine is doing right now. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. Earth and water dragon with the eclipse here. Creates a foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest abundance. Oh, wait, I lied. 3 dragons have keys. I want to find the other one. It's a green one. Anyway, I won't, but he has a key too. It's on fire. Illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul and see higher possibilities. So they're just encouraging you so much to let go of the limitations other people put on you, and to really, really look inside yourself and to find what truly is your light, your gifts you bring to the world, your creativity. Another butterfly card. See, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that will all work out for the best. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace the new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. Friendship, healing, and time. Bottom of the deck is freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. I hope these have helped you. If you want to put 555 in the box or some kind of message, or if you need prayers and wishes, check to see if you can give or receive there. And thank you so much. Sending lots of love to you. Bye for now.